Hi, I'm Joe Pilla, and I'm here with
Rich Sands.
And today we are filming an episode of your favorite show online, Pop Culture Monger, and we're going to talk about one of the biggest movies of the summer, which is Deadpool 2. Not 1, but 2. So Rich, you're the Marvel guy, you're the comic king, queen, whatever. So how do you think Deadpool 2 did?
I really enjoyed it. I think it's a fun character. I like the fact that it really parodies the whole superhero genre. Doesn't take itself too seriously. It was a little over the top. The violence could have been toned down, in my opinion.
Think about it. The first scene of the first movie is that really long highway action, so it wasn't as long as that.
I know. It's not so much long. It's so gratuitous. So many people getting ripped apart, shot in the head, killed.
I like it.
But I loved it. A lot of pop culture jokes, which we of course love. But he, of course, Ryan Reynolds is great. It's a shame that someone as handsome as him has his face, when he's not wearing a mask, his face is all scarred.
Insert hot picture of Ryan Reynolds. I'm sure you're looking at it right now. I'll extend it. It's like when I did the Ricky Martin thing and he was in the white bikini, and someone mentioned to me that I zoomed in a certain way. I'm like, oh, I was just practicing. I didn't know I did that.
Just by mistake.
It was accident, yes.
And so we loved Zazie Beetz as Domino.
Okay, what is her name?
Zazie Beetz.
Zazie? You sure you're saying that right?
Yes.
Z-A-Z-I-E?
That's how I would pronounce it.
That's a good name. That's memorable.
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay.
And she plays Domino, who is one of the mutants who will be part of the X-Force team in the next movie in this line. And her mutant ability is that she's lucky, so things always kind of work out for her.
I'm glad you said that, because I wasn't exactly sure that was an ability, but this girl got out of some very hairy situations. Yeah. It's like, we don't want to ruin a few, but a bunch of them jump off a plane, and not everybody's in the next 10 minutes. That's all I'm going to say.
So she's great. Josh Brolin is great as Cable, who comes back from the future to sort of set up the whole plot of the movie.
It's kind of funny, because when you say comes back from the future, it's like he really is, like, where did he come from? I didn't know his... I like the commercial, though, in the preview, when the movie wasn't done, and they did the green screen of his arm, and he just kind of ignored it. I thought that was really funny.
And speaking of commercials, I don't think this movie is going to be winning any Oscars, but I wouldn't be surprised if the marketing campaign gets a lot of recognition. I think all the marketing groups and advertising groups are going to single it out because it was so clever. It was again, not taking itself too seriously, really pushing the limits of taste, but in a funny way.
Well, I think, too, the way they insert Deadpool into all these other movies and TV shows. So there's one version where he's running like it's Mission Impossible. There's another one where they're touching fingers, like classic Italian painting. And then and the tagline I really like, too. It's like, with great success, what is it? With great power comes great irresponsibility, which
is a play on the classic Spider-Man line. With great power comes great responsibility.
I didn't know that part. I just thought it was really funny. We'll talk about Roseanne later, but anyway. But I also thought that one of the things that was really cool about it was they still had Leslie Uggams. They still had J.T. Miller, who'd been a bit of a controversy. So they had some of the core people in, and Marina Baccarin was still in it.
Baccarin. And by the way, it's T.J. Miller, not J.T. Miller.
Okay, the dyslexia comes and goes. It's obvious. But I like the fact that they didn't cut him out, because although his part was small and he had those issues, he obviously didn't expand his part, but he needed to be there for some consistency. And I think with this, that's interesting, is he kind of develops his own kind of mini X-Men Deadpool kind of a crew. So you could see where a Deadpool 3 could go, and you kind of look forward to it, because what's the girl's name that is the X-Men girl, and then she gets a girlfriend, which no one...
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
That's her real name?
No, that's the character's name.
Okay, that's kind of why I didn't know that. But the idea being that I like that little element was there, and there was no mention of it. And then the big, I would love to see some behind the scenes, because they do have the big silver guy. Colossus. And he obviously is all CGI, but they're doing really good CGI, because it feels like he's definitely there.
You think it's real.
Yeah, I kind of liked it. And one thing we should mention, I know if we do it now, but the idea of what was the best preview that we saw?
Oh, for Melissa McCarthy's puppet movie.
Oh my god. That was so nasty. That was like Porky's on steroids.
Well, we'll save that for a separate
Okay,
segment.
we'll cut this part. Anyway, so that's our discussion about Deadpool. We are alive and swimming with it.
Yeah, loved it.
Was that a pun?
I don't know.
I don't know. But follow us on Facebook, Pop Culture Monger, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I think we have like 30-something subscribers now.
Wow.
And people I don't know are
We are
making
breaking
comments.
big.
I know. We're just, we're the hit of the summer. In my own mind. All right, thanks for watching.